It's the NFL on EA Sports,
where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC West. Great game in store for y'all
on Thursday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tight end going in motion here. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Sending a receiver right. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still 2nd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. It is a touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead.
Our home team, 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, defense going to have to find some way to slow him down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading left. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-3 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It is a big play on 1st down. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So
play
replay is going to
review.
take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. And he'll take it on in. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors extend their advantage to 14-3.
14, our home team, 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Defense. Still 2nd down.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Visitors 14, our home team 6.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment.
Evidence here, likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Motion man, set right. They'll look to throw here on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time, secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Now, faking the give. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it, and now 3rd down comes up. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send him right out of the slot. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the hook up here. It is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run here with Johnson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And They're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Quick throw, taken in. Second and 7. Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Now, this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Now give on the ground. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Motion man is the tight end going right. On second down, they run the counter. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.